Hi guys, this is the homework check video for intermediate speaking for week 3. So here we had some textbook homework from chapter 2 and also from chapter 3. So here you can check the correct answers and look at your answers to see if they were right or wrong. Most students had really good work. There weren't many big mistakes. If there were any big mistakes, I sent you a message and said, be careful about page 45. If you didn't see any message, that means you did a good job and your answers were either perfect or really close. So I didn't need to send you corrections. But here you can see all the answers and you can check your work to know what is the correct answer. Okay, so here we have part B, and I asked you to categorize the jobs. This is your opinion. It's your idea. So it's up to you what you think. Creative jobs, I think an architect, a hairstylist, and a writer are creative jobs. Boring jobs? I think an architect is boring job, a lawyer is boring job, a pilot is boring job, and a receptionist is boring job. Exciting job. I think a doctor is an exciting job, and a veterinarian is an exciting job. Medicine is always exciting because there are emergency problems. Help, quickly! Oh my god, there's blood. It's almost too much exciting. Too exciting. So that's very exciting. And well paid, doctor and veterinarian and lawyer and maybe computer programmer sometimes, and sometimes writer is very well paid if their book is very popular. So it depends on what you think. That's my idea. Next, we did the listening and video on the next page. So I only asked you to do part D. You don't have to do everything. So part D was, how did Cahill get his job? Let's look. He created his own job. Number 2, what does Cahill think about work? Do what you love. Once he created his own job, what did he do? He started a radio show that made films. And what is one thing Cahill wants to do? Spend a lot of time outside. How many stories did Cahill write? He wrote 10. Okay, so that was the video about the adventure storyteller guy. The movie was really beautiful, I think. I really like the mountain scenery. The view is really cool. I'm from Montana, so it makes me think about my hometown. Okay, next we did the part C here. So let's do this activity. Think about the skills you have. Skills you have. D. Things you are good at. Contacts are F. The people you know. Enjoy. E. Like. Fail. A. Don't do well. Your own company. G. A business that is yours. Managers. Bosses and supervisors. And advice. Ideas from other people. Okay, so then that was all from chapter 2. Next, we skipped all the way to page 45. So let's go to page 45. Here we go. Oops, too many. Page 45. So next we worked on page 45, and you did part C on page 45. So here, not loud, quiet. Part of a city or country, area. To go to a place, visit. Different, unusual. Very pretty, beautiful. Full of people, crowded. Well known, famous, People who travel to a place for fun. Tourists. Okay. And then we did part D. Write the answer next to the synonym. What is the same? Okay, visit. Go to, see, stop by. Beautiful, pretty, lovely, nice, attractive. Quiet, peaceful, calm, relaxing, laid back. Crowded, full, packed, busy. Tourists, traveler, visitor. Okay, and part E, complete the sentences with personal information about you. So this is about you. I want to visit a natural area because I love nature. A beautiful place to visit in my country is the Grand Canyon because it is amazing and it's a natural wonder of the world. It's so big and the colors are really beautiful. And number 3, a famous place to visit in my country is Washington, D.C. It is the capital and the White House is there. So the President of the USA lives there. Okay, so that was part E about me. You can write information about you. So many students had different information. And here is the listening, and we just did part E. You don't have to do A, B, C, D. So we just did part E, and let's match the place with the details. So away from the beaches, this is likes steps in the mountains. Away from the beaches, lively and colorful. Okay? All right, and that was all for the textbook for week 3. Now we also had some worksheet homework for week 3, so let's look at the worksheet. So a teacher works in a hospital. False. A computer programmer has a creative job. Is your opinion? True, I think. A salesperson creates activities. False. A salesperson talks with people. True. An engineer creates products. True. A doctor is a well-paid job. True. A lawyer works in a courtroom. True. A lawyer is a well-paid job. True. A hairstylist is a creative job. True. A pilot drives a car. False. A veterinarian works in a hospital. No. Usually a doctor works in a hospital, but a veterinarian works in an animal hospital or in their own private clinic. A writer writes books or magazine articles. True. A receptionist works in an office. True. An architect builds houses. False. An architect designs houses. They don't build houses. They design houses. Okay, and then vocabulary matching. Let's see. Creates web pages and apps. Web designer. 15. The leader and most powerful person at work. This is your boss. 13. Designs and creates hair looks. Number 7. Hairstylist. Helps heal human people. Doctor. And doctor is number 10. Helps heal animals. Veterinarian. And veterinarian is number 11. Makes programs and apps for people and companies. Oh, this is a computer engineer. Computer programmer. 9. Flies, airplanes, jets, and helicopters. Pilot. 3. Answers the phone and greets at the front desk. Receptionist. 2. Designs houses. Architect. Number 6 is architect. Creates products and methods to do things. This is a mistake. So, some students told me, oh, professor, there is a mistake. Yes, this word is wrong. It should say engineer here. So, engineer creates new products and methods to do things. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I am making many materials for online classes, and I don't teach online classes usually, so I'm sorry. I made a mistake. So if you put J here, that's good. But actually, a writer writes books and magazine articles and blogs, so this is not correct. Next, helps students learn material. That is a teacher, and a teacher is 4. And talks to people about a product, wants them to buy. That is a salesperson, number 1. Brings you food in a restaurant. That's a server, 14. Helps you if you break the law or get in a lawsuit. That's a lawyer, L-A-W, law, lawyer. Number 8. And takes pictures of events is photographer, and photographer is number 12. Okay, then what is a job that you want to have in the future? Many students wrote different things, and I loved reading about what you want to do. Like some students want to be a nurse or a doctor. Some students want to be a computer engineer, computer programmer. One student said he wants to be a sports player agent to help sports players get good contracts. What an interesting job. That was so cool. So many students wrote different answers here about what they want to do and what the duties will be. So I loved reading your answers. What makes you feel satisfied with the job? So for me, I want to help people, talk to people, and I loved reading your answers again. What makes you feel dissatisfied with the job? And these are things you don't like about the job. And many people try hard, feel more satisfied. Why is it important to try hard? Students again had a lot of different answers, and I really liked to hear, but everybody understood that if you try hard, you don't have any regret. There's no problem. Even if you fail, when you try hard, you don't feel bad because you did your best. But if you fail and you don't try hard, you will always have regret. Maybe if I did some hard work, then I could have a different outcome. I could have success, and I wasted my time. I wasted my opportunity. So one student said, hard work always pays off. Yes, it always does. If you work hard, you will always learn something and gain some experience. But if you do nothing and if you are lazy, then maybe you will miss opportunities and have regrets. Okay, so that was the end of the worksheet for week 3. I know that this week there was a lot of homework. I'm sorry. I think the university told me I should make 100 minutes of studying. So I only gave you some short videos, and I gave you more work to do quietly because I didn't want you to have too much video time. Video time is a little bit boring. So I wanted you to work your brain and be doing your own studying. But I understand students have too much stress and too much homework. So in the future, we won't do more worksheets like this. Instead, we will do some video homework where you can practice speaking and talk to each other a little bit more. So thank you for working very hard and doing a good job. But in the future, I will not give you so many worksheet assignments, and we will have more speaking video assignments that are a little bit quicker and faster, so you don't have so much time to study at home. Okay, thanks guys!